you can see the hands going up over there, one of the first critical areas to do to make sure everyone can hear the person that's calling the routine. Does not do well if they tell them all to go left and one person doesn't know. They promptly plow into the bike in front of them that's turning. Just give it a quick check on that before they go. Like the last team, this group was created here. They've been working together for 3 days.
We've got 3 repeats in there.
Well, I should be telling you names as they go by. Up front, Ron Litweiler, Ricky Scales from Wichita Falls, Stephen Brighton. Yes, I dropped the thing. Stephen is from Ontario. Will Cumley from Virginia, planning to head home and start a new team. We actually just found a new team in Ontario. We didn't know somebody had started putting it together. Greg Eisenhower from Sheridan, Indiana. Jim Roney from Waterloo, Ontario. Larry Embry from Nova Scotia. Alex Buddy back in here from Georgia. He's getting ride time. My gain is on 9 and the top setting is 10. I'm afraid if you can hear these things rattle, I'm afraid what happens at 10. So I'll try to yell a little louder. And here they come again. You can see the speed's up a little bit this time. See the bikes are leaning a little bit more, which is a nice thing. They have that nice big yellow circle out there they're using the first time, but now they're about 5-6 feet inside it on one side. So they're closing up. I like that because that's going to make those new judges work harder. I wish we had a courage catch we could send out this year. I'd certainly give one to all the riders who come out and do this on 3 days of practice. I'd give one to the judges too, just for daring to do that. Round and round they go, and like I said, you can see them a little closer this time. Circle's not going out so far. Still about to hit that bike in the rear end. That's always cool. One big circle, catch breath, and then tighten that up. Here we come. First time around, they were about 10 feet apart. Suddenly, they're at 4. If we do 2 more circles, they'll be down to 2. All right, and out they come. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We didn't lose anybody yet. Hey! Put your highway bars up. Told him that twice along the week because every time I look at him, I think that's going to hit somebody, and then I really look and I say, that's the way they're molded. You can't turn them up. He does a good job with it. All right, down the end they go and deuces. As they turn that corner, you'll get a look at them, especially with this extra speed. Watch how that outside bike tucks their mirror right underneath. Wait till they've been doing this 2 years. You'll see the guy on the right reach over with his hand and hit the kill switch of the other rider. Not saying I've seen that happen, but there they go. That looked good. About the precision, but when they moved on the other side, they turned away from each other. And still the leaders made all their turns at the same time as that rider behind them. Maybe an image in their rear view. Here's the building blocks of precision. watch them come through this X, you can see all those tires hitting that X. You can't stand the bike up because you'd be into each other's mirrors. Ooh, you see the judge's pins moving on that one. He deserves it. That jump correction, leaving your partner behind, is a bad thing. On the other hand, they look a lot better when they tighten up, don't they? Now here's the hard part. Turn away, and again, your partner's behind you blind, and you got to come back and meet him at that line. When we train new riders, we refer to that yellow line at the center as the wall of death. If you cross over and hit somebody's bike, they're probably going to cross back over and beat you to death. Is there anybody here who has cheap gold wing prices? Right, no, not hand in the ground. A lot of trust in your partner, a lot of faith in him. Do not be where you need to be. Do not get you wherever you are. And do not cost you a lot of money in parts. Like the first time, that little fly down is cool, it's snazzy, it's a tough maneuver to be there at the right time and out of the way before the next bike. It's also good for the bikes to cool them down for a moment. There's a 4x4 where those mirrors just 3-4 inches apart in a straight line matching speed. All that's done. Again, that line turn going away from your partners. And here they coming away. Just they get settled in and start moving in. Those mirrors will be inside of the mirror right in front of you. They try to move right up against the back seat speaker. This is why this is so low event. I have a great story for you sometime about a DJ in England that we took for a ride in that maneuver. He'd never been on a bike. Lost his mind. Here you get a good look at him up close, just how close you're riding.